Hello everyone, Cable here. Basically here just to give you guys a quick update. Sorry for being gone for so long, but this update video is here to hopefully kind of explain some of why I was gone for so long, and also just kind of to say, I'm back. I am here, I am going to be making videos again, I'm going to be streaming again pretty regularly. So if that was all you came here to see, you don't care about why I was gone, that's great. I will be streaming hopefully more regularly. I don't have a schedule set yet. I don't know if I'll ever have a schedule set. I just kind of, do my own thing. Sorry about the arm there. I don't really know what happened. But yeah, so basically this video is not scripted or anything. I haven't really written a script, but I'm basically just going to talk about the last few months, what I've been up to, and what you guys can expect from here on in. So first things first, I started VTubing in about March or April of last year. It was, don't quote me on that. I'm not sure exactly which day it was, but it was something that I've been looking forward to doing for a very long time, and it's something that I'm still looking forward to doing. It's something that I really enjoy doing, just kind of working on videos like this, but yeah, so at the time I was in college still. I was doing my undergrad. I was basically living in a dorm room. I had my own room, I had constant internet, and I had a very open schedule, so I had plenty of time to stream and make videos and do content and do basically whatever I wanted. But in May, things changed. I graduated from my undergraduate program. I graduated with 2 degrees with distinction, which I was very happy about, but as a result, I ended up moving back home. And for the last few years, basically, when I've been home, I have been kind of splitting my time between whatever stuff I need to do in real life, so doctor's appointments, preparing for graduate school, which I got into, I'll talk about a little later, and just doing things that I wanted to do, and also taking care of my grandparents. So since about 2012 or 2013, I had 3 living grandparents, down to 1 for now, but they have all been living with us at various points. All of them suffered from a lot of health problems, a lot of issues that basically made it so they couldn't take care of themselves. And being the oldest child in the family, a lot of that responsibility to help take care of them kind of fell onto me. So while I was home, I was looking for time to stream, but between not having a place to stream because I'm sharing a house with 5, 6 other people at times, and the fact that I am busy taking care of people, taking care of my grandparents, I just didn't really have time to make videos, to make content, to stream very often. I got a couple streams over the summer, but no VTuber content, and I'm sorry about that. I really wish that I could have made more content, but I was taking care of my grandfather this summer, and unfortunately he did pass away in June, and yeah, so after that, I was working all summer. I still didn't have a place to stream. We were dealing with everything about that, and everything else just kind of fell by the wayside, so I didn't make any content. And back to graduate school, around the time when I started VTubing, I didn't really know what I was planning on doing after graduating from my undergraduate program. I didn't know if I was going to start looking for jobs, going into industry, or what, so I took a shot in the dark and I applied to a graduate program that was ranked number 1, the best graduate program that I could find in the country for what I wanted to do, which is game design. And sure enough, I ended up getting accepted around the same time in May when I graduated, and I immediately put in my acceptance, said, fantastic, I'm ready for graduate school. Only problem is I was now having to plan to move 2,200 miles or so away from my hometown and figure out how the hell I'm going to deal with living on my own for the first time, owning an apartment, figuring out how I'm going to get around the city, figuring out how I'm going to get to and from school. And suffice to say, I'm now living in my own apartment. I'm in a very nice neighborhood. If you've been to my streams recently, you've probably heard about where I'm at. And I'm working on a game design program that I love with some fantastic projects so far. I'm really enjoying it. But these last couple weeks have been a bit stressful, and I haven't really had time to kind of get back into the swing of things. I would have liked to start immediately doing VTuber stuff as soon as I got here. It's been too long, but I took a couple weeks off. I got my VR set up and everything back together. All of my tracking is ready, and I'm basically ready to start making content again. So, I mean, beyond that, I just basically wanted to say I'm back to making content. I have a few new ideas for things that I want to do. I still want to talk about games, making them, playing them, things like that. And actually, coming sometime this week, I should actually have a game that I'll be able to talk about in a video. So I've been, as part of my program, working on a prototype game for the last 2 weeks. And we're very close to having the final version being ready to publish it. It's called Planetarium Panic. It's an endless runner. And I'd really like to be able to show off the game, the design process, how we got there, and basically release it for people to come and play. And beyond that, I mean, we'll be doing this every 2 to 3 weeks for the next 6 months. So I'll always have new games to talk about on the channel and talk about the process of what goes into it, what my role is as a producer on these games. Just kind of have a fun time with it. I also kind of want to talk about Overwatch a lot. I've gotten way back into Overwatch. I've gotten into Final Fantasy XIV over these 6 months. It's been kind of a nice way to spend time that's not too time intensive, that doesn't really have like too many set schedule things that I couldn't really make over the past few months. And yeah, so other than that, I do still have my Patreon. I'm still, if you guys would like to sign up, I will start posting content as soon as possible. I just kind of want to get a gauge for what people want to see if they were to sign up for that. Right now I'm trying to, through stream and through YouTube and through Patreon, just be able to get enough to afford a capture card so I can start basically streaming with my avatar, streaming other games, streaming things that I work on outside of gaming. And yeah, I mean, other than that, I've also been lucky enough to work on a couple of other VTuber videos, especially most recently, where's my hand? I'll put a video up here. A video, my wrist. I worked on a video with Edgardo and Emiko and Leia and Milky, and it was Emiko and Leia's cover of Hitogata, which I did the mixing on, which is fantastic. You guys should go and check it out. They're very talented singers. But yeah, I mean, I'm hopefully going to be back to VTubing full time. I will be doing more streams, doing more videos, hopefully collaborating more with people. And yeah, I mean, I'm just very excited overall. I'm glad to be back, and I hope you guys will bear with me. This video went a lot longer than I expected because I didn't script anything. But I'm basically just gonna put this out and say thank you guys so much for staying subscribed, staying following me on Twitter, whatever you guys have been doing. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad to be back.